Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great summer. I'm here in an abandoned warehouse, and we're gonna go explore it. So come with me. Let's get into some trouble. So there's quite a lot of graffiti in here, and I'm not the biggest fan of graffiti, but some of this stuff has a little bit of artistic value to it. Some of it's kind of well done. So this tag here, I've seen this a lot while I've been out exploring. This 7 in the heart with the spider web behind it. See that in a lot of abandoned places. I think there's some significance to it. I don't know the whole thing about tagging culture and all that. This one in the corner here, this sort of creepy worm creature, that reminds me a lot of the graffiti I saw in the Voodoo Bunker in Sandy Hook. So I wonder if maybe that's the same artist. I don't know, it's hard to say. So it looks like we have some old welding equipment down here. This must have been used as like an auto shop or something like that. I don't know much about this place or why it was abandoned, but we're gonna see what we can find in here today. Just lots of junk and all these concrete barricades in this room. We have an old tire rim here. Is anybody looking for one of these? There's one here. Just have all these piles of rubble and old shingles. And up top there we can see the roof is starting to cave in on this place. It's just a big empty space here. There's just something about being in a large empty space like this. It just gives you this strange feeling. And I think there's a word for it, but it slips my mind right now. It's just very odd, very eerie, being somewhere like this. So I was walking past this trash pile and this caught my eye. This is actually some sort of like mold for sculpture. You can see that that's like the form of a dog right there. And I think there's more of them here, but some of them look like they're sort of crushed. Like I think that's one right there. That's interesting. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of them here and they're all smashed up. But they look like they were used for like sculpting and molding. What do we have here? It looks like we have an old pallet jack. Some concrete. Oh hey, we have an old lawnmower. Let's see, is there anything in here? Nah, not really. So we have what looks like an old engine for a car. So this was definitely some sort of auto shop at some point. And we do have some cars left behind here. And they look like they've been heavily vandalized by someone. Jeez, look at the mold in that. That's wild. Oh, look at this old Honda. Oh, this is a cool car. This is a shame. That's a cool little car there. Look at that car phone. Oh my goodness. That is so amazing. An old school car phone. Yep. Old Mercedes. Look like another old Mercedes, and I think these are all Mercedes. I'm not sure. Yeah. This is insane to find this in an abandoned warehouse. They left behind an entire forklift and a generator and all these pallets of stuff. It's a lot of expensive stuff just left behind here. Was this a Nerf gun or Super Soaker? That's pretty neat. Look at this old Mercedes. This is like an old classic Mercedes here. I don't know a lot about cars, but you know, I can see that this is an older one. And this is more of a modern Cadillac. It's insane. Just a lot of stuff left behind in here. I really have to wonder why they just up and left. Maybe they just ran out of money, just had to cancel the business. So this is pretty crazy. There's an entire flatbed truck in here. Wow. So again, I'm not a car expert, but I believe these are all transmissions just sitting here in a pile. There at least has to be a couple hundred of them here. That's wild. I can't believe I'm looking at this. We have another SUV parked over here that's just been totally trashed like everything else in here. Just insane. Crazy to see this. Look at this one beam of light that just comes through the hole in the ceiling. It's so beautiful. Alrighty, so that was quite an experience seeing the inside of that abandoned warehouse and all those busted up vehicles. We're going to take a walk to the back of the warehouse because there's more to see on this property than just this warehouse. There's something really cool back here. Guys, it is so hot. I am pouring sweat right now. If you're in the Northeast, you know it's been a really hot summer, but I'm still out here trying to have some fun, go exploring. So it may be a little tough to see, but there's a path through the trees, and there's something really cool waiting for us at the end of it. And just get a look at that. A spooky, abandoned mansion house. What a sight to behold. Looks just like the haunted house on the hill from a horror movie. Let's go inside. And look at that, there's even a creepy black cat painted on the side. And a little ghost. What kind of horrors await us inside? Stay tuned, because we're going to find out in just a minute. Oh my goodness. What a place this is. So this is just completely decimated inside. Very old house. Wow. So this has old wood parquet flooring. Look at this cool Formica table. That's very vintage. And it's this old plaster walls. Definitely not your modern day sheetrock. We can see just the ceiling where it's collapsing in. My goodness. All right, let's take a walk up these steps. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but I do stupid things, don't be like me. My goodness. What a sight this place is. I imagine this place must have been very beautiful when it was in its prime. And just imagine having a house like this in an area like this where you just can look out your window and you're just in full seclusion like this. Chapstick. Have you ever seen the movie Mothman Chronicles? If you have, you'll know what that line is from. This is a graffiti drawing of the Mothman, and apparently Mothman has psychic powers, so when you're talking on the phone with him, he knows what you're holding in your hand, which is chapstick. If you haven't seen that movie, what I just said makes absolutely no sense, so just ignore me. Just look at this old wallpaper in this room. That's so cool, look at that. And what's left of these Venetian blinds. Look at this old stove and microwave combo. Look at these dials. That's old school. All right, everybody. I am dripping sweat. I'm going to go back to my car and crank the AC as high as it will go. Thank you for joining me on this Summertime Urbex Explore. I love doing this. I have so much fun. It's such a crazy thrill to go and do stuff like this. I don't recommend you do it. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you guys have a great summer. Thank you for watching. Bye.